Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tara. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius in your birth chart, then this may be a reading for you. Please do like the video, that way it gets moved along by YouTube to whomever may need to see it. We had several jump out. Also, if you don't mind, subscribe and hit that little bell. That'll notify you every time I upload. Okay. We've got the Empress.
Move them down a little bit. There you go.
And Strength. That's my son talking to me. We've got the Hermit and the Moon. Okay. Someone has been working on themselves, it feels like, and they have found the strength, and they've went within because they couldn't see clearly. They're seeing clearly now. They see the path before them, it feels like. Someone has been working on themselves, and it feels like they are going forward. But I feel like I'm supposed to say there are some Sagittarius out there, or more than one, that's having trouble seeing through that dark side of the moon. If you look at that moon, that's a wicked looking moon. Even that coyote there looks like it's possessed. It's wicked. So, yeah. For someone out there, they need to see clearly. But for someone else, they are seeing clearly. They have found their self-worth. They've been working on themselves. They found the strength they needed. They've went within. It feels like meditating. Yeah, basically becoming more spiritual. Someone has. Maybe following, something they feel like they should do that's spiritual, possibly even reading tarot, or there's something. It feels like the person is intuitive, clairvoyant, psychic, gifted. Yeah. Okay. But the good thing is this person has learned their value, their self-worth, and they are sitting pretty. This person glows and has a passion for life, has a passion for people, for making, it feels like making people happy. A mothering person. Very loving, feels like. But they've went through a lot, it feels like, also in life. They've had lots of lessons, and they have had a lot of turmoil, heartache, heartbreak, pain. But they are now finding balance in their life, it feels like. They are starting to balance their life, yes, intuitive. They are following their intuition. They are starting to prosper in life. They've planted a seed, okay, of some sort. It's not reversed. For some of you, it is reversed. For someone or some of you, it is reversed. A seed that was planted, you are no longer tending. Now I have to see which way I need to leave the card, because we have two separate. Okay, no longer tending a seed. It's reversed. We got justice. Okay, something it feels like is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. Someone is finally being able to, it feels like, put down burdens. There's a burden. It's like they've been carrying it all. But that is coming to an end. That cycle is ending. A new one is beginning. They are moving away from someone. It's like someone is exiting their life. That caused them a lot of heartache. They are working hard on themselves. They have got their guard up just a bit. But if you see where they've got it across their heart. They're guarding their heart just a bit, it feels like. It does not feel like they are fully, just not open to anything. They have got someone that sees them. There's someone that wants to make, this offer to them. Something tangible. They really want to make this offer. They want to, it feels like they're stable. They're stable. And, feels like this is a wish. It feels like that you have made a wish, or, I just seen the star card. But it feels like this is like something coming true. Something you wanted is coming true. See? You're taking on the Empress energy, I'm telling you. You are moving forward. And this person that's coming towards you is taking on the Queen of Cups. Now, this does not have to be two ladies. I do feel like, this person, they're holding their cup. But they have it full of love for you. They are in love with you. And they want to give their cup to you. Yeah. They feel like you're a blessing. They see your value. You are a wish come true. That's what I just got. And I'm drawn to the keys. You have the key to their heart. Yes. They are giving you the key to their heart. They're falling in love with you, or they've already fallen, it feels like. It feels like there's children. I do feel like there's children, because and this may be a soul connection. Could even be twin flame. Communication. Feels like a lot of communication. But it feels like possibly time spent. Time spent. It feels like you've turned your back on this person that was in your life, and you are looking forward to your future. You are looking for this ship to come in after the tower comes down, after this ends. This could be a marriage for some of you. I feel like that, you are guarding your heart a little bit, like I said, but I feel like this person here holds you, they put you on a pedestal. It's almost as if they can't believe that they found you. But also, I feel like you're working really hard on your stability. Someone wants to be stable. Whew. Okay. Yes. Okay. The past was a relationship. The person, this is the person from the past. They're taking on the King of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. This was a possible marriage where you got hurt badly. They are showing me the past because of this tower. Goes right along with it. The tower. It actually goes right here. Yeah, see on the bottom? It's the death of, it feels like misery. It feels like someone put up with a lot. And they are no longer going to put up with it. They are going to cut it out of their life. This was lovers. So, this was, but it also feels like you have someone new, a possible new lover coming into your life. Someone new. Someone that, okay. Yes. Okay. You know, it's like this person down here is making, they are really deciding. They are really thinking. They are really, you know, it's kind of like they're just wanting to tell you how they feel. But it feels like they have a hard time. But you have been manifesting. And it feels like they have too. Wanting a true partnership. But I'm also drawn to that paper that tells me this is possibly a divorce. Or something to do with legal matters of some sort. But that I'm also getting that this person down here, they want to marry you, basically. And they want to offer you their love. And I'm not drawn to the fish, so they're not goofy with it. This person back here, the one that it's ending with, it feels like they're coming from a bad place. I just seen the Devil card. A place of being stuck. They're wanting to come back to someone. They're wanting to come quickly. This is after this person is met. They fear losing you. And they're kind of, you know, I feel like, oh my goodness. I feel like this is a judge or something. This is a judge. That's a judge. It feels like you're going to have this new beginning. You know, starting with a clean slate. You know, you're deciding that you had enough. You want a new life. And it feels like you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. So, that is what I have. Yeah. And, I don't know who this is for, so I feel like it could be for many people. If it does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit your life. Only take away what resonates. Leave the rest. Until next time. Bye. Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. This is going to be a special message for the sign of Pisces. And if you have Pisces in your birth chart, this may be a reading for you. Mercy. Feels like you're taking on the Emperor energy. You got the Sun card. The Empress. The Chariot. Deciding to move towards this Empress, it feels like. Making that decision. Done a lot of self-reflecting. This connection is very strong with this person. And it's had you really looking at yourself. Judgment. Feeling guilt for something and taking on reversed hangman. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're having, it's like wanting so badly to move forward, but something's got you in indecision. It's like being connected to someone but disconnected. Yes. These two people are not together. Got strength. You feel a lot of passion for this person. Normally I would not take that many cards, but I was feeling them. So, since I was feeling them, I took them. Someone makes you happy. This is someone that you have been with, but are no longer with. And there's someone, either you or them, is feeling guilty for something, the way something went, and that is therefore causing someone not to make a decision as quick as they should. Being very indecisive, wanting to move forward, really going in hermit mode to yourself or them to their self. You just have to put yourself where you belong. It's either you or them. I'm going to jump the World. See somebody as their world. That's what I just got. But I just seen the Devil card. Somebody, it feels like, has something negative or has had something negative about them. Okay, it feels like either you or this person is changing. Something that was untrustworthy about yourself or themself is being changed. Working on yourself or them working on their self. Wanting a blessing, wanting a blessing, wanting a new chance, wanting a new start, wanting to take a leap with someone, with this person, but there feels like distance, so I just feel like no communication. Okay. Someone is guarded. They are really guarded against the other one. And I feel like this is the Empress. They're very guarded against the Emperor. So you have to put yourself where you belong. It feels like this was a partnership, possibly going into divorce. This feels like a judge. And after this divorce takes place, there can be celebration. Now, for some of you, you want reconciliation. You want to come back with this person. But for some of you, this is showing you that things will change and you will be happy afterwards. Someone let ego, the desire for money, come between them. That was a big part of it, it feels like. Judgment, maybe a soul connection. Also feels like someone's being guided. Someone is having sleepless nights because of this, and they are wanting to offer their cup back to the person that they are in love with. They're at that, they got to make that decision. Being told to follow your intuition. This is someone that they have been with. Yeah. See if we're getting that one. Ooh. Somebody left somebody out in the cold feeling alone. They walked away and left them. They traveled away, it feels like. And someone else came in. This person. So that left, feels like this person really thinking about what they were losing, and this is your card. Really just a lot of chatter in the mind that needs to be quiet, and dwelling on the past, dwelling on it, feels like. Yeah. So we're going to take a romance angel, but it feels like we have someone else that's came into this picture. Okay. We have two that has failed. Plus we have the bottom that I'm feeling. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I told you I've seen the devil card. Someone has addictions. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so that's what you're being told. I mean, basically, to, you know, it's either you or your person. You have to put yourself where you belong, but somebody needs to work on some family issues that they've had with their parents, and then two, there is addictions that have to be dealt with, and that's what I've got. So if this does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit your life. Give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube moves along. If you don't mind, subscribe. Hit that little bell. That will notify you every time that I upload. And till next time, bye. Hey, Spring LaFaye, Simply Tarot. This is going to be a wolf moon reading. So I wasn't even going to do one, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to do one. So I'm going to do one. I'm going to start with Major Arcana. I don't know what all, cards I'll be using, but we are going to start with these Major Arcana cards. Now I do have the rest of this deck, so I don't know whether it'll be brought into this or not. We will just have to see. throwing them, and I got spirit tingles as they flew, and I'm getting them again. Okay. Oh, they give us the whole thing here. Got the Hierophant. This tells me someone is working on themselves spiritually. They're moving in a direction spiritually. This is someone who believes in a higher power. They ask for a blessing. They're full of love. Self-love as well as love for others. And it feels like they have really went through a time. They went through a trial or many trials, it feels like. For some of you, there's been loads of trials. And, you know, they have the strength and they have a passion about them. This person has a passion about them that, if you'll just look at this picture, it looks like it's just glowing. When I'm drawn to the cross, it's glowing. This person glows. This person, or whomever, you know, I feel like this could hit so many. It's as if they've awakened and they are on this journey, and it feels like they are really coming into their own. They're finding themselves. Yes. They have a passion for life. They have a passion for others. It's as if they do things with a passion. And they have strength they never knew they had. It feels like with this awakening, they have found themselves, their true self. They are on their path. It feels like the path they need to be on. And it feels like that something is being, for one, they have shed a part of themselves. As they've started this journey, it feels like as they've got on this path, they have shedded a part of themselves. You know, they put that to death. They've laid it down. But also this is a feeling of things coming to an end in their life. Patterns, connections are ending that are not for their higher good. This person that I'm speaking to is very gifted. They may not know they are gifted, but they are gifted. You know, with the Star card, it feels as though they have gifts from heaven. Also, they have found a balance they never knew they had within them. They never knew they could have this balance. It feels like this person has been, I just got in the dark for quite some time. But they are no longer in the dark. This person, like I said, is glowing. This person has their energy is lovely. People want to be around them. People are drawn to them. People want to know them. It's as if this person, they are like a magnet. And they are soaring high right now. It's as if they found their path and they're on it, and it feels like they're coming into their gifts. They're starting, you know, for some of you, you are starting to understand this. For others of you, I feel like that you are receiving a lot of signs. You have a lot of people around you, ancestors, people that have went on. They are with you, and for many of you, this is in your bloodline. This is, you know, these gifts have been in your family. You may have not have known it. It feels like things were not accepted. That's what I'm getting. So for some of you, you know, this is, you have older ancestors around you that have the same gifts that you have. You know, this makes me think of the aura. You see, I have recently got to where I can feel my aura, and I can feel, you know, I have tried to feel others and I've failed it. You know, you may see others' colors. I know you feel, because I can feel it. Just like I can feel. Like whenever someone has bad intentions, or, you know, this is something that you're learning. Just like with myself, in my own journey, you know, I have been able to feel, you know, that's been a thing, but it seemed like in my own life with people that were, you know, that got close to me, you know, I thought, well, I can't feel them. I have recently realized I was blocking myself, because it's like when you get close to someone, you know, sometimes you don't want to realize that, you know, they may not be for your higher good. So don't block off what you are feeling. Don't do that. Don't block yourself. Don't block your intuition. Okay, let's see what else we get. That's a lot of cards. Okay, for someone, they went through that. Their happy home dissolved. It went. You know, it feels like it went. You know, it feels like whoever did this is, you know, they're watching you. They may be wanting to communicate with you. Whoever, this feels like some, you know, this is ended. They're really looking back on the past. And, you know, it feels like you're not going to let them back in, because you've turned your back on that energy. You have really done work on yourself, and you're not giving that up. You are guarding yourself. And it feels like in doing so, you see, this is where you were. This is where you were. That's not a good place. But you have shedded so much, and you are shedding, you know, these connections that are no longer serving you for your higher self, because you're working on yourself, and you are waiting for that blessing. You are accepting these blessings you are receiving, and you are grateful for it. This person's grateful for it, you know, and it feels like the wheel is turning for someone, and someone else is going to really offer them true love, and they're going to have that chance for that. Now that's for somebody. kind of put those in separate. So they're not all together. Let's see where I'll end it off. Okay. Let's see what else we get. I feel like that could be for many people, though. I feel like we have so many people that are, you know, they're working on themselves. They've been through a lot, and they, you know, going through so much can take you to that level of feeling you just had enough. Something has to give. And you know, you start working on yourself. You open yourself up to so much blessings, and you know, learn to be grateful and open yourself up to your gifts. If you know, it's just, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I mean, it tried to flip. Emperor. Someone wants to communicate with someone about something that feels like a relationship, and it feels like they are pulling back. They may have already communicated to a point. They are not wanting to work on this, but yet they want success. It's as if they want to work on it, but they're indecisive very much. I just seen the Hangman. They want a success. The Hermit reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. They're in a bad place. Whoever this is in a bad place. It feels like they're just in a very bad place. I just seen the Devil card. This has to do with a possible marriage. And it feels like this is up in the, it's like it's at a standstill. And it's as if things are not in their favor as much as they thought they were. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Something not to be trusted. They're just, yeah. See, the Tower, it feels like someone's being protected. See, that tried to flip. This is someone that walked away from someone. They were not trustworthy. And they're just, yeah, they left them stabbed in the back. Broken heart. And I'm drawn to that. This is someone getting a divorce. Fussing, fighting. They might have abused them. They're wanting this. They're wanting their victory. But, you know, it feels like that. Oh, yeah. See here? It feels like that you are not having anything to do with this. You are moving away from this energy. They're watching you. Yeah. Wanting to communicate. But it's like it's not real. What they're putting out, the cards are showing me, it's not real. You know, you're being offered a gift. This new beginning. And I feel like you're also being told. I feel like, you know, heaven is sending you this. You're to know that this person that you do not trust anyhow, because of something, it feels like abuse. It's some form of abuse. And, you know, the tower came down. You have the whole world in front of you. And it feels like you're sitting here now. You know your worth, your value. You've been working on yourself. And you will cut away this. You're not going to fall for it. You've got the strength now to stand up for yourself. Yeah, standing up for yourself. This you are going to let go because you are ending this cycle and you are beginning a new cycle. This is, you know, you have a right to your blessing. This person is not awakened. This person is in a bad place. Like I said, I saw the Devil card. So, yeah. But they are really, you know, all they're wanting is a victory. They're just, it's almost a feeling of jealousy. Someone is doing good by themselves. They have picked themselves up. They're not in this spot anymore. They're not, you know, I just seen the Nine of Swords. They're not in this spot, and they're not in the Nine of Swords anymore. This is how they feel. This is how you feel. Victorious. Because you have worked so hard on yourself. And this person is not liking that. They're not liking that you pulled yourself up. You are, you know, doing good on your own. And they are, it feels like just wanting to cause you trouble. For whomever that is for. These readings can be for anyone, any sign. But for some reason, just now, when I did that one, I was drawn to the Star card. And for me, that makes me, you know, Aquarius always pops in my head with that card. But I feel like these readings are for anyone. But there may be, you know, it feels like many Aquariuses that are dealing with that type of energy. Many. That was Temperance. Okay, someone is being urged to follow their intuition. They're being urged to bring balance to their life. They're being urged to put things that do not serve them, put them away. Forgive, release, forgive yourself, forgive the person. Be done with it. Put them in the past. But there's someone being urged, follow that intuition. Bring this balance to your life. You are being guided to do so. Stop seeing through a fog. Stop seeing through a mist. It is time to see your path clearly. Know your truth. Cut away what is not serving you. It feels like in order to go forward and receive your blessing, your wish, you're going to have to do that. You need to follow your intuition. I feel like this is someone who's had it rough. Taking on the Queen of Wands. Yeah, someone that's the life of the party. Someone that is very caring, but also, knows how to have fun. Someone that everyone likes, basically. Sorry about that. But yeah, someone that, this person is very rememberable. We'll put it that way. But it feels like they let people walk on them. To a point. They don't, it's kind of like what I was talking about. They don't, their intuition, they don't follow it all the time. This is someone that's very trusting. We'll put it that way. Very trusting. It's time to make the decision to start changing your life. Start changing the way you think, the way that you speak, the way that you manifest what you want in your life. It feels like manifest what you want. This is someone that you are connected with, and you need to use your intuition better. Because it is keeping you, this person, this connection, you're not seeing clearly. You're seeing, if it's on the moon, you're seeing through a fog, a mist. This is keeping you from going forward. This is keeping you from having this blessing right here that you can have, it feels like. Okay, I'm supposed to do one more deal and see what falls, and then we'll go from there on what else I feel. Probably the Emperor. Yeah, I think it is. That was, yeah. That's what popped in my head. Maybe he's going to come out in this one. Maybe not. That's the energy that person needs to take on. They need to get sterner about their life and not let people walk all over them. Because it feels like they were letting people walk all over them. Take the Emperor energy and take your life back. Okay, someone's coming out of feeling left out in the cold, and I feel like this is going along with here, which honestly all of them did to their own. This is someone they are coming from a place that, you know, they felt like they hit that bottom. You know, starting over. But someone's lingering, holding on to someone. Time to let them go. Cut them out of your life. And, so, you know, one or the other's watching the other. Someone is waiting. They are wanting to cut someone out of their life. But it feels like they're coming from that place where something happened. And they are waiting for justice to prevail. And it's not happening. This has to do with a lover. You know, they are guarding themselves. They are guarding themselves. And whoever this is also working on their money. They now know their worth, their value. After, it feels like losing what they thought was, you know, a happy partner. King of Wands. They're taking on that energy. No, no, no. This is the person. Taking on that energy. They're possibly wanting to make an offer after what feels like a bad relationship. But our Empress knows her worth and her value now. It doesn't have to be a female because I'm not feeling that it has to be. So, it feels like, you know, this Empress wants to be happy, wants victory, has brought back balance to her life in the long run. This is what can be if the decision is made to go forward on the path you are planning to go on and don't change your mind. After ending this, the Wheel of Fortune, it's moving. The sun is shining. Going forward. Loving yourself. Growth. Now. Okay, let's see. Just to seeing if there's any more. Making sure. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. Okay. We've got waves. Being moved. A deep connection to the spiritual world. Feeling of being out of your control insecurities, the need to connect to your life and being in the flow, being overwhelmed. Someone is letting this overwhelm them, and they already know their worth and their value. They need to stop worrying, for one, about this. I feel like. Got the sun. Beautiful. The beginning of something new. Making good decisions, good health, vitality, healing, good news, and justice. You see what I'm saying? Someone got that justice. You're going to get it. It's coming. It may be by karma, but it's coming. The moon. Long-term changes. Transition. One more. You got the star. A green light to go after what you want. Your life purpose. Look at the runes closest to the star for clues. The moon. I feel like you need to stop looking through veils. You need to see clearly to go forward. You need to follow your intuition. Stop doubting what you feel. Stop doubting what the messages that you are getting. Yes. You know, you're an you can. It feels like for some of you've been an inspiration to others, and you need to continue to do that. You know, for some of you, it feels like you need to be an inspiration to others, and just by being yourself, be your true, authentic self. You know, be accepted for who you really are. It feels like, you know, I'm talking to some that they have been what everyone wanted them to be. They fit themselves into people's worlds. It's time to stop that. It's time to stop that. Take your life back. We are going to take a gemstone oracle. Hopefully they will throw it. That's what I'm hoping. I can pull, but I'd rather have throw. I'd rather have throw. Whoops, they threw them. We're going to take them too, because I asked for a throw and they give it to me. We got lapis. Ooh. Sodalite, smoky quartz, and jasper. Look at those. So, you don't have these. I feel like the energy of them will be with you when you meditate, or just be with you. Believe. Have faith. If you do have them, you may want to wire them if you have these stones, or meditate with them. Okay, we're going to start with lapis. Lapis lazuli. Open your inner vision to see the spiritual destiny that awaits you. Your spiritual journey. The path. Sodalite. Sodalite. Just a second. Loving others begins with loving yourself. You know, we've got someone, you're knowing your worth, but you have to completely love yourself. Stop doubting yourself. I feel that you doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, and don't doubt your gifts that you've been given. Smoky quartz. Got to find it. As soul, you are an eternal being, fully living in this moment. I feel like you need to live in this moment, and you need to go with the flow. You need to stop conforming to everyone else's life and being what they want you to be. Be you. Be your authentic you. Jasper. Keep in touch with the beauty of the earth and cherish the role you play. I feel like that. Go out into nature and just free your mind. You are going to take away so much more than you know. I know. Hug a tree. Go barefoot. Now, it's winter here right now, but I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're in that certain spot, and unless you're in it, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, but it's where you've been through so much, and you've started this journey working on yourself because you know what you want in your life, even if that is true love or your gifts. There's that spot where this card, and being with nature. This one here, I would go out barefooted, and it is cold here. But that grounds you. Hug that tree. Trees are healing. They are healing. And and many of us, we help heal too. Energy. But that is what I've got. That's it. This is our off moon reading. So I hope that many this resonates with, sees it, because it feels like so many are on their spiritual journey. Many are coming into their gifts. Many have gifts and don't even know it. And we have, many that are coming from places where they were treated poorly, but they're finding themselves. And, you're being told, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Be yourself. If it offends someone, you being yourself, don't just all of a sudden conform to what they want you to be. Don't do that. It's, if that's the way it is, then it's time to go about yourself. Because that person is not, if they cannot handle your authentic self, they're not for your higher good. That's what I'm getting. So I'm not, if this does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit your life. But I feel like this is going to resonate with a lot of people. So if you would, please give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube moves it along. They usher it along so that it gets seen by many. So that whomever needs these little morsels of enlightenment will be able to see this reading. They will be able to take away something. And many readings, you may watch it one time and, get a little bit. You may go back 2 or 3 weeks later, get much more. I mean, this can go on. These readings are timeless. So, yeah. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, please do. Hit that little bell. That'll notify you every time I upload. But I have got such spirit tingles right now about this reading. I am so glad that I did it, you know, because I had not planned on doing it, like I said, and he hit me. So, until next time, bye.